Within the royal palace of Wakanda, one by one, the Destori are brought down by the Black Panther. Shuri, the princess regent, claws them, spears them, and rips them apart. T'Challa stands back and watches as Shuri kills them all. Because this is war. And this is how you deal with traitors. Still, there is work to be done. By killing T'Challa, they have cut off the head. But the monster lives. They need to purge the palace of every trace of the Destori. That will be Shuri's job. T'Challa will need to get to the Vibranium Vault. He must stop Doom. And he has to find Ororo. T'Challa points at the vault on the map and asks Nightcrawler of the X-Men for assistance teleporting there. Nightcrawler claims it will be an easy feat. However, something blocks their path. Nightcrawler explains that it felt like hitting a brick wall that wasn't there. T'Challa knows it can only be Doom. The Wizard King must have some kind of barrier in place that would nullify Kurt's powers. And it is true. Dr. Doom watches everything from the Vibranium Vault. He raises his own pistol to T'Challa's mother's head and reminds Ororo that if she doesn't open the last lock in the vault, all that T'Challa will find when he comes is grief. Ororo tells Dr. Doom it isn't going to work. She has never seen a lock like this before. He can kill as many people as he wants, but that answer isn't going to change. Won't it? The doctor asks. When Wakanda's streets are an ocean of blood, surely some answer will surface. Elsewhere, on the eastern Wakandan border, Wolverine and Colossus stand face to face with an army of Wakandan soldiers. Behind them, a legion of Dora Milaje. For some reason, the Wakandan soldiers aren't attacking them yet. Wolverine believes it's because the soldiers are waiting for orders from the top, which he has a feeling isn't coming. Suddenly, Nightcrawler arrives and carries off the two mutants in a plume of smoke. Aneka, leader of the Dora Milaje, knows the Wakandan general won't wait forever. Once he realizes that there are no orders ever coming, they will move in against her and the rest of the Dora Milaje. T'Challa orders Aneka to hit them first. He needs Aneka and the others to buy them at least an hour, no matter what the cost. This is their sacred duty, given to Aneka and her sisters by their king and their princess. That 500 of them must hold the line against the 50,000 of the Wakandan army and 30,000 of the Wakandan navy. They are the Dora Milaje. They are the daughters of the 18 tribes of Wakanda. They are the teeth of the Panther God. Out of 10,000 years of sweat and bloodshed and battle are they born. They are women of this ancient land, deadliest of the species, and their time has come. Within the palace, Nightcrawler drops Wolverine and Colossus off to aid the Black Panther in clearing out the remainder of the Desturi forces. The Black Panther cannot help but wonder aloud, what the hell is wrong with these people? They ignored her warning orders for them to disarm and stand down. Wolverine explains that some people just don't take "go to hell" for an answer. Sometimes you have to show them the way out. And then he pops his claws. At the vault, Aurora tells Doom that she still believes T'Challa is coming for her, and he'll kill Doom for what he's done. He'll try, Doom tells her, but like everything else he's tried recently, he'll fail. Your husband and I have been perfectly matched for too many years. Like chess masters who have played each other too many times, learned each other's subtlest tricks. T'Challa thinks he has set a trap for me, tricked me into the open. But in his arrogance, he has played into my trap. And as a result, I have done what no one else has managed in 10,000 years. I've conquered Wakanda. T'Challa is a defeated man. Doom holds a hand up to the vault. All that he's left is a final challenge. Not a lock, but a puzzle. All that remains for me to do is to think as he thinks, as I have been doing ever since I lured him into a trap and nearly killed him. It is not who wins the battle. It is who wins the war. On the border, the Dora Milaje are picking apart the Wakandan forces. One by one, the hyper-trained Wakandan soldiers fall. Even with their advanced cybernetic exosuits, they are no match for the destructive aptitude of the Dora Milaje. Armor is shattered. Bones are broken. Men are killed. And the Wakandan general watches as there is nothing he can do in the face of true strength. Elsewhere, the Black Panther, Colossus, and Wolverine have cleared the Desturi forces out of the immediate area. Shuri makes a call to her assistant, Flea, a tech specialist who works on a satellite outside Earth's orbit. From the satellite, Flea can see everything happening within the royal palace. He informs Shuri that the fight isn't over yet. Black Panther and the others have at least 100 heat signatures moving in, fast. From the looks of it, 80 of them are Desturi, and 20 of them are Doombots. In the vault, Dr. Doom waves his hand in front of the still locked door. "Speak to me," he orders. Wisps of smoke appear and dance in the air in front of Doom before spelling out, "Only through purity, unencumbered by pretense, may you pass." "Interesting," Dr. Doom muses. Aurora stands to her feet. "You see what it says, Victor. Purity. T'Challa's last lock is one that you can never beat." Dr. Doom closes his eyes and thinks to himself about a solution to the last lock. It is apparent that he won't be able to open the lock by himself, at least not quickly. However, perhaps there is someone who can. Perhaps one of the Dora Milaje who nobly fight for their king and princess. Perhaps it's one of the X-Men who fight on behalf of their friends. Perhaps it will be T'Challa, who is cutting a swath through countless Dasturi forces and Doombots as he makes his way to the Vibranium Vault. "Purity," Dr. Doom mumbles. In the palace, Colossus punches off the head of a Doombot, while Nightcrawler knocks out a Dasturi guard. Wolverine claws one through the chest, while the Black Panther stabs one with her spear and raises them up into the air. This gives Nightcrawler pause. He asks Shuri how she can do this to her own people. "The hell they are," Shuri tells Nightcrawler. "They lost the right to mercy when they broke the ancient laws of our people." Nightcrawler isn't convinced. "But you are their leader," he points out. "Your land is in crisis, Princess. The people will look to you to set an example. Do you want bloodshed and wholesale slaughter to be the defining qualities of your reign?" Shuri rips off her mask and tells Kurt that Wakanda is a tiny nation in the midst of a vast continent that has never known true peace. Their culture, their art, their technology, none of it would exist. None of it could have survived were they not willing to defend it fiercely and decisively. "I am not merely the Princess Regent of Wakanda. I am the claws of the Panther God on Earth. Ask yourself, what would a panther do to protect its den?" Elsewhere, T'Challa makes it to the Vibranium Vault. He doesn't wait for backup. He kicks down the door to the room containing the vault and is greeted by Dr. Doom holding up his wife, Aurora, the mutant by the name of Storm, by the back of her head. Doom beckons T'Challa forward, saying, "The errant knight storms the castle to rescue the beautiful princess and save the kingdom from the evil sorcerer." How prosaic. But, oh, a twist to the tale. The knight must choose between the lovely princess and the treasure on which the kingdom is built. On the battlefield, Anika stands amongst her warrior women. They've disabled thousands of the Wakandan soldiers, but they keep coming. Some of the Dora Milaje are beginning to give up hope. But Anika reminds the women that they only needed to buy an hour. And that time has come and gone. No matter what happens next, they have won the day. The Wakandan general tells the Dora Milaje to lower their weapons, claiming the women are still outnumbered 1,000 to 1. 1,000 to 1? Anika asks as she raises her spear. Then we will have more than enough bones to build our tombs. At the vault, Dr. Doom continues. I'm giving you a simple choice. What is more important to you, your wife or the vibranium? Reveal to me the key to the last lock in 5 seconds, or I kill the one you love most. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dr. Doom releases Ororo from his grasp and waits for T'Challa's next move. T'Challa doesn't budge. He solemnly waits, fully believing Dr. Doom is about to end Ororo's life. That was delicious, Dr. Doom sneers. Seldom does one get to savor a victory like this. Victory? T'Challa asks. Victory! Doom snaps back. He grabs onto Ororo and tosses her into T'Challa's direction. Then, Doom's armor begins to crack with temporal energy. The knight earned the princess, Dr. Doom concedes. Farewell, T'Challa. The game has been most satisfying. The temporal energy overtakes Doom, and the Mad King is transported elsewhere. T'Challa, not fully understanding what Doom means, sprints to the vibranium vault. He opens it, and T'Challa finds that the vault has been empty this whole time. Dr. Doom has already taken the vibranium. All that is left is a word carved by magic into the wall. Checkmate.